Hello, this is Wheeler, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Last time, we uncovered a mystery of, well, things dying in Fallgourd Float, which involved a giant eyeball. But it seemed like they were being disposed of. So, we found this lily sigil on one of the victims, and the Serpent General there told us that he thought Mother Mian here would know. So I've taken the liberty of going back to the Carline Canopy. Good day to you, Wheeler. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. Yeah, I have a spun. Lily sigil carved into this tiny ivory button. Well, this is a lovely little button. The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body? Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily sigil. You have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette over by the Aetherite Plaza. She's a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Okay, so Bernadette. I'd like to burn something. Probably not a debt. Actually, I'd like to burn some of my debt, but that's another story. Hello. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old. Though I cannot claim to know its sigil, however, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Last, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there's a soul in Gridania who does, it would be singled over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a four-name basis. Okay, so Lancers Guild. Oh, I don't remember if I mentioned this, but between episodes, I finally picked up the rest of the Aetherites in here. So, we're going to the Lancers Guild. There's a lot less Aetherites in Gridania than there are in the other towns for some reason. I think this town could use a few more. But, that's my opinion. I only needed 2 more, so... Hello, single lead. Bernadette believes that I can help you? Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear. Whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Look at this button. Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. Maybe we should take your search to the Gentry's Ward, northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there's been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursindel. I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Ooh, someone who actually might have the button? And he is up in this area that really we have no purpose of going to at all. Because up here is a gate to a Gridanian residential district that is not the Lotus Beds. If we come over here and talk to them, they're like, oh, we can't. This district beyond is home to distinguished Gridanians. Commoners may not enter. That includes you, adventurer. Well, fuck you. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. No! I have this button now. Listen here. The sigil of the Danticore's family. How is it that you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman? Her face? Was it marred in any way? What do you know? I had feared as much. You can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the death, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Oh, interesting. Welcome to level 30. We'll have something to do after I get caught up on the main storyline to a point. We're nearing a dungeon, by the way. Ursindel has a confession to make regarding the mysterious murders. Do you now? I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the Dartincores. During that time I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amandine, mistress of the household. Fair as the summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the days her bandages were removed, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thoughts of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons, until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed that they would help her to regain that which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually there came a day where my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task as paid, obedient servant that I was. When the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not for the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Hakue Manor, my home, for nigh on half a century. I may not be pronouncing it right. I could just call it Hakalugi Manor, but I'm not. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, but longer still for the woman that Lady Almadine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Hakue Manor on the western edge of the central shroud. Go now. Go and do what must be done. Alright, so we need to go to Central Shroud, which I believe is Bent Branch Meadows. Yeah. And we have to go find Hakue Manor. But I don't believe we're going to do Hakue Manor today. I think now that I'm 30, I can go do the other quests I need to do. But, might as well show you how to unlock this because, well, I don't want to do it later. Hakue Manor is up here, I believe? No? There it is. So we need to go, I guess, north then east or west. Kind of wish I could put like a waypoint on here. I don't know if you can. But this back in this horrible, horrible area I call where I was grinding leaves. And didn't want to come back here so soon. But luckily, it's not up that bridge, or up that tree. Up that tree is probably mobs we could level on if I wanted to, but I don't, so let's just go this way. Hey, we're coming with the behemoth. Hold it down. I hope this is the right way. Oh, I really hope this is the right way. It is not the right way, is it? No, it is the right way. So let's keep going. All I know is when I find it, it will be a very distinctly different area, and this is not the way it is. Okay, so I guess I do have to go up top. It's been a while since I've actually seen the front of Hakue Manor. So, we'll just go up the tree, like every good adventurer needs to do at some point in their life. But it is the next dungeon we will be doing. Because of where I'm leaving this off, I may actually just release it as a dungeon video and not, split it into another part. I'll probably today will be a lot of concentrating on doing warrior and getting that done. But I'm hoping to get that done by the end of this week. So, okay, Hakue Manor, right down there. Okay. And you want to be careful. If you go the wrong way, you're able to fall. So there's a couple quests up here. Well, one, but we're not going to do it. We have more important things to do, like find some crazy beauty lover. Mm-hmm. And that's not where we want to go. Or is it? No, I don't think so. I think we're going to just get there from going on the over. Or maybe I have to go back around this rock. Either way, I'm pulling aggro so I may get slowed. Here's some fun enemies. More Malboros. I think have we had any Malboros? But there are actually giant Malboros here. So now you may notice this place looks very, very different than the rest of Gridania. This giant mansion, and this kind of reminds me of a mansion in another game. Couldn't tell you what though. No, it really does. I don't know. Manor Gate. Let's check the Manor Gate. Hawkway Manor is now accessible, but let's not access it yet. We want to go back to... It said let's not access it yet. We want to go back to Limsa. Because we have... I think I'm actually going to try to get through both the Warrior and the... Well, level 30 Marauder and the first Warrior quest today. So this may end up being a long episode. If it is, well, it could be worse to do on a Friday. I hope I'm calculating right that this is a Friday episode. Because if not, that's going to look very stupid on me. But it wouldn't be the first time I've made myself look stupid, to be fair. I call that every day. And yeah. I actually meant to do some decorating this weekend, but kind of threw my back out a bit. So I didn't. I was going to finally get this shelf out so I can decorate it with ponies. I had a little shopping spree when I went to the mall the other day. Let's just say Hot Topic had a lot of the giant Funko ones. I think they're Funko. And then Suncoast had a couple different ones. So I got all of those. I think I well spent about $100 that day. Weird Zone, is it time? Axemaster Weird Zone appears to have some urgent news for you. Really? Viola, your confrontation with the beast is at hand. Kujata has made his presence known. Reports place the creature to the northeast of Red Rooster Stead, in the vicinity of the Grey Fleet. But there's little more for me to say but this. Harness all the strength you have built upon your labels of sweat, blood, and unleash it full fury upon Kujata and his menagerie of scavengers. Sick-hearted yet lies abed, and trusting in your strength and praying for your victory. I ask that you go to the lad before the battle. Tell him you venture forth to fell the object of his vengeance. Such news would cheer his ailing heart. The time has come, Viola. May your axe strike deep and true. Okay, so we need to go to Red Rooster Stead. That is the one I can actually teleport to, isn't it? No. So we're going to go grab a chocobo. Each. You go back to Aetheryte Plaza. Actually, I'm going to try to keep this short, but there may be 2 episodes today. I may call the Warrior one a quickie. But since I'm going to be labeling what I do in them, pretty much all you'll figure out what I'm doing. Like, the quickies are mostly to be used for things that I don't want to take a full episode for, but they're really only one thing. So it's like I can do them outside of the main quest. But if I'm doing something, I do want to try to keep them in the main video as long as I can. But I really don't want to try to go over the 30 minutes I allot too much. I know most of my videos end up about 35-ish minutes, but that's just because they do. I set my alarm for 35 minutes and try to end it between the 30 and the 35. Sometimes it doesn't happen that way, but... Alright, here, Chocobo Keep. I think there is going to be a couple quickies coming up, actually. So, Chocobo Porter, Hard Porter, Red Rooster Stead. 2-minute trip, 15 gil. But I think what I'm going to do in a couple quickies is, well, in this episode I'm going to finish the Marauder level 30 quest. In the quickie I'm going to do the warrior one. Then another quickie should have me unlocking the ability to have my Chocobo fight with me. If I'm right that it's level 30, I get that ability. We will find that out soon, though. The Sea is an RPG, the only one that I need. It's the RPG for me. Final Fantasy is all that I play. All other games are lame. It puts them all to shame. I only play games that are popular. I only buy the game the magazines tell me to buy. That way I know I get good games for sure. I may have a shallow mind, but you can kiss my behind. Yeah, I did that. I have not listened to that song in years. Just one of those songs that's, for some reason, I still remember. Literally, for some reason. I don't know why. I really shouldn't. Especially since no one really likes my singing voice. Be aware, I'm sorry for making trouble. No, I deserve what I got. It's my own fault for not believing in me. But you came back anyway. Now you're going to take that axe to Kuja's head, ain't you? I know you can beat that bastard. You got to. Okay, now let's go. Oh, hello. What are you guys doing here? Might be as I'm sticking my nose where it ain't want it, but I couldn't abide the thought of you facing that monster solo. Kuja's got his friends, so it's only fair if you've got a couple too. And what are friends for if not to lighten your load? I already did some of the groundwork for you. Seems like a farmer in his way had fallen victim to the fiend's pack. If we follow the trail of destruction, it might just lead us to the big bugger himself. Oh, okay. What do you have to say, Sulklib? I heard Kujata reared his ugly head again. I reckon you'd not be too far behind. You'd be right. Hope you won't object to me lending what aid I can. We've been through much, you and I. I would see this tale to its end. Broenbar, well, he felt much the same, so here we are, back of two off to offset the ravenous beast that follow in Kujata's wake. Alright, we have a squishy mage, and probably a squishy marauder. But what we need to do is we're going to go up here, and we're just following the trail pretty much. There's a lavender pot. Once I check it, something's going to spawn. My pot appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. And a cattle tyrant. You are not cattle. You might be a tyrant, but you're not a cattle tyrant. My luck, that's probably going to be like a real name of a type of vulture. Actually, I think I looked it up once and it was, but I don't remember. That's not my job. I don't remember things. Okay, you're dead. There's a couple cattle vultures in this quest, if I recall. Fruit barrel. Now, I think more flies would be here, but I'm pretty sure it's cattle vulture. Found a barrel that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. Plains, try to. Well, I guess it's not all cattle vulture, but I do believe the next one's probably filled with 2. Maybe one of each. I don't know. We'll find out in a moment. All we gotta do is go up there. But this is actually a good thing to do. Besides being able to unlock warrior after this, you'll get your 3rd ability in your skill chain. Find a crate that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. Okay, a giant oxpecker. Nope, I'm not going to say it. But it's a giant oxpecker. This game has no trouble using names that could be interpreted as naughty. Oh hey, Gobu is in my list. I should kill that. As I recall, you only need to kill one of them. So, side quest. And once I get that 3rd ability, actually I believe I do have an ability right now, but that is for a DPS set, which you'd think I'd be using solo, but I'm not. I'll probably end up setting it up between episodes. And here's the overturned wain, which is glowing, which means you know we have a battle coming up. Let's interact with it. Bringing down the mountain. If you're above 34, you'll sink down. Oh, I have to kill 4 Monstrous Gobus. Silly me. Oh, hi. I wonder if the giant ox pecker had anything to do with this giant ox. And its pecker. Yeah, I finally made it dirty. Oh, I thought there were 2 of them for a moment. Just because of the angle change. He finally wants to battle me. He's just like, I'm sick of your shit. This is it, Veeler. Send the beast to the abyss. There are his friends over there. The NPCs will take care. Focus on finding Kujata. Leave the hyenas to me. I don't think... I'm pretty sure that he'll die at some point. Most likely. If she doesn't heal him. And so we'll just... He's not that hard. If you can tell, I've already gotten down a quarter of the way. By the way, if you haven't noticed before, I finally remember to turn on like percentages. I love percentage view. And that's why he gets killed. Like over here. We need to bring Sulk Whip over here. So she can heal him. I can barely close your wounds. What has he done to you? Oh, right. No wonder his victims were so hard to heal. Yeah, he gives a debuff that lowers the rate you can be healed. So, let me just turn on my defense. Half dead. We're doing fine. He's about to die though. Which means we could have a problem in a moment. And he's dead. We need to keep them off the Sulk Whip. We'll have backup in a moment. Oh yeah, this is not going well. We just have to survive until the backup comes. Because otherwise we won't survive at all. And thus sends the tail from me. Oh, cool. This has just gotten a lot more fun. Oh, I hate big mobs. They can be a pain to target. I should probably take the time to use a potion. 25. Where's my backup? My other backup, not the dead one. I thought I was supposed to get another backup. Was I wrong? Oh, well, it's almost dead, so... we don't have much life to kill it with, so... Damn. Damn! We were close. Biggest problem is, I think those jackals just keep coming. So even if I help kill some of them, then, well, there will be more coming. So, actually, come to think of it, no more spawned after... that second wave died. Okay, I'm taking care of the jackals. While dealing with Kujata. Hello, you angry buffalo. And he can tank the, those guys, fair enough. But we really don't want him to die. It makes the battle so much harder. Be on your guard, he's up to something. Hey, I didn't give you... I did not give you permission to take him away from me. It's really hard to target him sometimes. But I think... oh. Okay, let's help him with the jackals again. I can't put the bastard down now. Oh, well, he's dead. I just want to try to get rid of him before they can just kill her. If I have her, I'm good. No, there's more of them. Damn. What am I doing wrong? I guess I'll go back to my original plan. Or now that I mention it, I mentioned having a DPS set, didn't I? I have not actually built it, but let's do that real quick. We need heavy swing. Put foresight down here. Fracture can go up here. Skull Thunder can go... oh. No, we actually don't need Skull Thunder. Let's put Bloodbath up. Overpower can go down here. Ooh, Tomahawk goes there. Maim is the second in the DPS line, so it can go there. Mercy Stroke, no. Then I have a... Oh, I don't get the third thing in DPS chain until 38. So... But it should deal more damage. Let's see. It delivers an attack with a potency of 100. The damage dealt increases by 20. Okay. As compared to what I was using, which was... was it Bloodbath? No. Skull Thunder. 100 and increases enmity. So the Maim will do 100 and increase damage dealt by 20% for 18 seconds. So this probably will make it a lot easier on me. Don't know how much 20% is for him, but we'll have to try. Kind of wish I wouldn't try to load you into the cutscene right now. Like, you know, if you watch a cutscene and you're just redoing it, you should just skip it. But we will end this quest today. I don't care if I have... And we have Echo now, so that's good. Means we have 20... Oh, I have whatever % more power. We have more health. We have... Well, pretty much everything is increased. So he should go down like a rock. I don't know if it applies to the NPCs, but healing is increased. Oh really, I do wonder if it... Okay. Yeah, you can see I am just rocking him down. Quick. Or maybe, yeah. Probably should have put something there, but I didn't. I probably shouldn't not be aiming attacks at Sulkwib. He's doing good over there, so I guess maybe the NPCs are effective. The Echo will activate after 3 attempts in a solo instance. It does happen in trials as well, but after you live 3 minutes in the fight before you wipe. Okay, he's dead now, and Kujata's almost dead, so we shouldn't have much to worry about. Duty complete. We have killed Kujata. No, you already fell down. Don't get back up to fall down again. That was my controller, I promise. It's dead. Can I have a congratulations? Failure! Oh wait. It appears our timing was fortuitous. No, you're late. Could have used you sooner. The Axemaster carried me here so as I could see. Now you can go up and kick him in the nuts. He won't feel anything because he's dead. You did it. You really did it. Mm-hmm. Yep, I did it. Ma, Dad, you see? The other killed the bastard. He's finally dead. Thank you. Thank all ye. Feeler, do you reckon I could learn to swing an axe like that? When I was bigger, I mean. I want to protect folk, too. Keep them safe from, monsters and things. Kid, you can be any job you want. If you train hard, the knot is beyond your reach, young man. And that's pretty much true of everything, so... And that's what I'll do. I'll train every single day. You'll see, I'll be the strongest hero there ever was. Yay, we made some kid happy. But now we gotta go talk to these three before we get sent back to the guild. Well done, Violer. I knew from the first moment that we met that we would rise to meet any challenge. It is done, Violer. You have answered the boys' prayers and upheld the pride of the guild. Hold your head high, Marauder. I shall be awaiting your triumphant return to Limsa Lamensa. I saw it with my own eyes, and I can still scarce believe it. You brought down the mountain. Yeah, I did. Well, let's go back to Limsa. I know I'm over 35 minutes, but, well, this isn't the worst length of time I've recorded for without stopping. I believe that honor goes to King's Quest III. When actually, I think it was the episode where I had to deal with colored rocks. Oh, I hated that episode. Though there was the time I had to cut King's Quest II because I fell asleep in the middle. So it was recording for like 2 hours longer. Alright, let's go to the Marauders Guild. And I'm not going to pick up the warrior quest immediately afterwards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save that for the quickie video. And, well, pretty much all of it. That was truly a mighty feat, Veiler. Never have I seen a marauder so dedicated to attaining the pinnacle of her discipline. In recognition of your achievements, I, Axemaster Wyrnzone, pass on to you our guild's final technique, the Butcher's Block, which shall make of your axe a whistling guillotine of deadly force. While potent is a single attack, I suggest you first stagger your opponent with a heavy swing, followed by a ringing skull thunder. Only then shall you unlock the full destructive potential of the strike. Though the thought brings me both joy and sadness, there is not more I can teach you. May the memories of your time here at the guild sustain you as you strive for even greater heights of perfection. Experience now shall be your tutor. There will always be greater foes and deadlier challenges on which to test your blade. Of that I am certain. You enter a realm of our craft in which even I have never set foot. I only hope that when you reach the very boundaries of our art, you will return to share your triumphs with us. Until then, Veiler, may your axe ever swing true. Okay. So, we get some level 30 gear, which I don't have any of. So let's get the Steel Curious. Curiouser and curiouser. But for those who don't want to watch the quickies and just want to see me, like, my next foray will probably be into Hakoi Manor. And literally that'll probably be the first thing I do in the next main video. I'm not even gonna, stop and smell the roses. I'm just going to queue up and go in, which will oddly enough make that part A. But yeah. So the next warrior quest, if you're going to skip the quickies, will be from him right after you finish the level 30 Marauder quest. But we'll see that in the next quickie. This has been Veiler. I hope you enjoyed and have fun.